My name's Connor, and I'm excited to share my Amazon selling journey thanks to Helium10's challenge. My journey started out in August 2021 as a college student. I had just come back from a summer of commercial fishing in Alaska, had saved up some money and built some motivation and wanted to do something entrepreneurial. And Amazon FBA came to mind. I was initially hesitant due to what I thought was a lot of market saturation. I thought that Amazon had dried up. I thought there was way too much competition until I saw some things that encouraged me otherwise. And I saw the idea of, instead of just creating a generic product, creating a unique product idea and building a strong brand behind it. And from there, I came up with the idea of creating a caffeine gum for athletes. I was very into health and wellness at the time, into working out. And so these are the keywords that I started messing around in Helium10 to see what was a product that I could sell that I was actually passionate about. And some of those first ideas that I looked through and worked with was doing a mushroom tea. I was really into adaptogen and performance mushrooms. And so that was something I was looking at. And I was very into supplements at the time too. So I was seeing about how can I take supplements and put them in an external form, like gum or tea or something that's very easy and consumable to use, rather than just a powdered supplement that's boring. And so I made a whole list of keywords that I found on Helium10, and I did a lot of thinking on this. The results that I got and seeing how many people were searching for a product and the competitors in a space was incredibly valuable, because it gave me insights of, okay, this is something that I want to sell, but what does the data behind that actually look like? Are other people also going to be interested in that? So from that, I was able to narrow down and basically find what I thought was the best keyword of all, which was caffeinated energy gum. There were definitely some competitors in the space, but for the search volume, there was a ton of search volume compared to the amount of competitors, which really gave me that push that this was a great market to sell in and that there could be some real potential there. I started to take some steps to launch my product right away, ended up putting it on the back burner for a while until I finally decided to make the jump and start moving towards launching that product and connecting with the manufacturer and putting the money down to do so. I went through a long pre-launch campaign of getting feedback from people that were interested, building a social media list, and getting people interested in the product. I sent out tons of samples to make this be a product that people actually wanted to buy and liked the taste of. And it wasn't just my opinion going into it. And that feedback translated into numerous rounds with my manufacturer of getting the sweetness right, getting the flavor right. I ended up going with a mint flavored gum and getting that right. And especially without using preservatives and additives like aspartame and sugar in the gum to make something that was healthy and good for you was a big process, but it was a lot of fun. And then when I was launching the product on Amazon, Helium10 became a help once again, helped me create those product bullet points, that title for my listing, by taking the keywords, using the Frankenstein tool and crafting that into what my listing title became, which ended up working a lot better than I would have been able to do on my own, just looking at it from my own research. It was all there and easy to access for me, and then continue to manage my listing, manage my sales and reviews as I continued to build my listing on Amazon. So from there, I formed a launch group and I started utilizing social media, especially TikTok. I made a lot of TikToks talking about what I'm launching, getting people involved, and building up a group of grassroots supporters through while I was doing the formulation with my manufacturer, who would provide me feedback on the product itself, on the logos, on the packaging, to really create something that worked well. After doing this whole formulation thing, I launched a Kickstarter, which further validated the idea, and I was able to get support for that thanks to my launch group. And then with the money I raised from the Kickstarter, I was able to pour back the efforts into the production phase and place that order with the manufacturer. About a year after that first August, when I started diving into this, I had the product in hand and I launched on Amazon. My launch at first went a little rocky because I wasn't really sure how to use Amazon and kind of just went into it with hope marketing because I didn't really fully understand Amazon. But once I dialed in and started to understand it and get used to the Helium10 tools, which were also super helpful to me, my sales started to increase. I started to get better reviews from customers that really enjoyed my product. I started to improve my search ranking, improve my listing in keywords, and eventually get the Amazon choice badges for both energy gum and caffeine gum, which have done a great number to my sales. Now I've almost been selling on Amazon for 2 years. It's been a great, incredible journey. Helium10 has been a great help to me along the way, and I recommend selling on Amazon and Helium10 to any entrepreneurs that are looking to get involved with making money online.